Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indianapolis, Indiana, here for the Fast 6 qualifying in the Indianapolis 250. The 6 drivers you're about to see are going to shoot it out here for pole tomorrow. Their pole position in tomorrow's race, Indianapolis 250. It is going to be an interesting night. So many fast cars, so many fast drivers we've seen this week, but these are the fastest we've seen out of all of them. Joining me here this session is going to be IBCS. Welcome back to the booth, man. And IBCS, any predictions on who do you think is going to go to pole here tonight?
Well, I mean, from what I've seen throughout this entire weekend, Carter's shown a ton of pace, Jalen's shown a ton of pace, Mystics, everyone's shown a ton of pace overall throughout this entire weekend. But you know what? Jalen, I think, is going to get the pole because, man, oh man, he has set a blistering pace for these drivers right over here, starting off the weekend by putting up a 48.196, one of the fastest in this entire weekend. So I have a feeling that Jalen will get it done tonight here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Yeah, and I mean, he was fast, second fastest in qualifying, but the man who beat him, Sonic, man, he was quick. 48.196, 48.2, and a 48.183. That was the fastest lap we saw until today on bump day, where Freezy ran a 48.17. But still, Sonic has been blazing fast this weekend. Jalen, just off his MWRT win, he's got a shot, but I don't know. I think Sonic still has the best shot at doing it. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll decide it all here as we're going to get off the pit lane here. And Heron is going to lead us here. So here goes Heron. He's going to lead us. After each driver, we're going to hear from him then. Okay. But Heron, man, finished P6 in qualifying on Friday night. Ran a 48.246, 48.233, and a 48.217 of an average of a 48.232. That got him P6 there last night. We'll see what he can do today. All right, you see on the left of your screen the timing board. Remember, the top 3 laps are their 3 laps are averaged out to get their pole time. Not pole time, their time. But here comes Heron, rocketing out of 4. He is going to start his lap looking to go to pole. Green flags out for Heron.
Got a ton of pace throughout this entire weekend. Unfortunately, the slowest out of the entire Fast 6 by about just 1/100th of a second behind Carty. So let's see if that number, see if Heron could be able to get it done in the number 23 car.
Yeah, riding on board with him as we enter turn number 3 here, 226, that top speed for him. I'll be curious to see what the fastest lap of the session, because these guys just keep getting quicker throughout these sessions. But here he comes off 4. Looked good there. That looked pretty good. We'll see what this lap time is. Coming back to the stripe, it is a 48.250 as he crosses the stripe. 228. There's the top speed in the 1. Oh, into the wall he goes! Oh no! Big mistake! That's gonna cost him a bunch of time right there. That's probably gonna be his run over. Oh man!
Well, let's see. I mean, he'll have to put up a very blistering lap or to make up all that time. But here he comes down the back straightaway and in a turn number 3, hits the track bump just a little bit. Heron trying to put up a very fast lap after a big mistake entering out of turn number 1. But here he comes on a front straightaway.
I'm back to the stripe. Second lap here, and it will be his white flag now. for Heron. That's a 3:46. That's a killer lap time right there. That is a lap time that will do your run over there. Maybe he could salvage something, but unless these other guys make a mistake, not looking good here for Heron.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was so much time lost for our number 23 car overall. You cannot risk it because compared to any other qualifying session we have in CCS, you have to do like more than one lap, and it's all going to be averaged up. So even the slightest mistake, even if you completed like 2 laps, oh my God!
Oh no! Oh no! Mistake in 3 and 4. Pops his tire. Can he make it back to the line?
I think
It looks like he can. Oh no! Drama with the first driver. What happened?
I don't know, honestly. I think he got loose entering turn number 4. That's terrible, honestly. That's really bad for Heron, in my opinion. Costed him his qualifying session, but here we go. Cardi now gonna roll off a pit road. Heartbreak for that number 43 car. Things did not go his way on the second lap. It takes that even worse on the third lap.
Yeah, let's hear from Heron right now. Heron, what went wrong for you there, man? What happened? Heron, you got a copy? I'll just move him down for now. I don't know what happened there. We'll have to look at that after Cardi, though. Cardi gonna come to the line to start his laps. We'll see what he can do. 2:29, that top speed into 1.
Big corner entrance for the 06. He's not gonna hit the wall. Entering towards the short chute, but now heading into turn number 2. This man right here has shown a ton of pace. Winner of the Daytona 175 earlier in CCS. Let's see if he can win another crown jewel, man, because, wow, he's been hungry for a win. Not only just to win in the Carvana Cup Series, but also to win for Kyle Busch. We talked about him at Talladega last week, and he still has that on his mind. Every race at this rate is going to Kyle Busch if he wins it.
Yeah, well, just had a sub win for him in MWRT D2. D1, sorry, that was Jalen, but that's a 2:17 to start Cardi off. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty fast. By the way, that average lap there for Heron was a 50.809, so much for that there.
Down onto the back row, already setting some pace here in qualifying, but here he comes. 226, 227, entering turn number 3. Very incredible for that number 06 car, but here he comes, down in a turn number 4. This looks like a very fast lap. Let's see if he can be able to improve as it comes on the front straightaway.
There here he comes. He's also going to come back to the white flag for his laps. But that is a 2:29, pretty good right there. Not the best we've seen.
And heading towards the short chute. Let's see if he could be able to muster up anything more on the back straightaway for the final time for his qualifying lap. It looks like it is going to be Cardi to come in a turn number 3. Let's see if he can muster up a run here.
Yeah, I mean, he's put up a mediocre, not mediocre, it's still a pretty good performance, but mediocre in terms of fast 6. I don't think it's good enough for pole unless he could run something really lower than a 0.2. This lap he won't. It's a 2:67, and that's really not going to be enough to do anything, I don't believe, but hear from Cardi then right here. Actually, well, we hear from Heron first. Heron, what happened on your lap right there, man?
So, overall, I do not know. I just, going into 3, something felt wrong, and then when I tried to take the corner in forward, the car did not turn and we went straight up into the wall.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, you finished the lap still, but I don't know if you'll do anything with that. You'll be starting P6 at least for now still, so you got that safety
I
right
think
there.
the axle broke inside the car.
Yeah. Anyway. Here comes Train to start his laps.
Lap 1 already underway for that 27 car, and man, oh man, he has tried to set the pace for this race right here, right now. Train, you know, had a very great race so far, as a matter of fact. He's trying to get, you know, another great victory in the Carvana Cup Series. Already got promoted to D1 before Talladega. So it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, if that 27 car can get it done here today.
Yeah, he showed his pace in FSS, and he's also been pretty fast this week here in qualifying, so interesting to see. But first lap here for Train, a 2:17, so same as Cardi's first lap. See if he can do something better, and now to lift out the gas. They're almost into the wall. Oh, that could have been a mistake there. That costs him. We'll have to see.
And no, adding on. How come he's the third one to roll off the grid? It's because he was just 1/1000th of a second slower than Mystic. So it's very unfortunate for that number 27 car. Hoping to get faster, unfortunately wasn't able to, but here he comes on the front straightaway, getting ready to complete the lap.
Yeah, here he comes back to the stripe. Also going to see the white flag here. That's a 2:29, the same as Cardi there. But can he do something faster than a 2:67?
Down in the turn number 2, it's still the 27 hugging that white line, and now on the back straightaway, a huge run out of the number 27 car. Still tied with Cardi with the fastest lap at the moment, but still, he's trying to muster up a run here. We do remember, though, as we mentioned before, it's being averaged. The laps are going to be averaged up. So we will see, you know, how it's going to turn out. As here he comes off of turn number 4.
Yeah, he's got to do something better than a 2:67 to beat Cardi here. What will it be? Coming back to the stripe, Train pushing as hard as possible. He goes to a 0.2, and certainly better than Cardi. That puts him at the top of the board.
Great run for the number 27 car. It's now Mystic to roll off out of pit road, getting ready to start his lap.
Yeah, well, we don't have any word from Cardi, but we do have words here from Train. I don't know if he'll be able to speak here. Train, you gotta...
Oh, there he
Train,
is.
how you feel about your performance? P1 at the moment right now. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean, not as fast as the first quali session, but still pretty good. Hopefully, I'm P4 on the inside line, because the race tomorrow is gonna be really, really chaotic, especially on the start and start.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we'll see how it plays out tomorrow. Thank you, Train. Good luck to you tomorrow, then. We'll hear some
Thanks.
more words from you. As Mystic going down the back straightaway, ripping right up against that wall, entering turn 3, 227 miles an hour there. You saw that little blip, misses the apex just a little bit. That could hurt him. This is his first lap then, as he comes out of turn number 4. Mystic digging hard, coming back through the restart zone and back to the stripe. First lap is gonna be a 2:96, and going wide really killed him there.
Absolutely. Let's see if Mystic can really get a very fast, be able to get a faster lap compared to the rest of the field. Here he comes off of turn number 2 and down on the back straightaway, driving to number 3, Chevrolet. Same car that Scott McLaughlin drove in the Indy 500 IRL. Not the exact same tune, but the same number. But here he comes out of turn number 3, down towards the short shoot. Mystic trying to get a faster lap. It comes off of turn number 4, coming to the line.
Yeah, Mystic coming back to the stripe here. Mystic is going to see the white flag. That's a 2.33, but has to probably get something lower than a 0.2 to even beat Cardi at this rate. Carrying pretty decent speed through the short shoot.
Great run on the back straightaway for the number 02 of Mystic. Trying to set some pace. You do remember though, in qualifying, I did mention it earlier, in qualifying on Friday, Mystic barely was the third fastest out of all of the fast 6, or just 1/1000th of a second over Train. But here he comes onto the line. Let's see what his lap's gonna be.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent. It's a 1.96, just what he was hoping for. Great lap, fastest of the session, but I don't know if it'll be enough there for him.
DTH is Boston a race?
No, he is not. Or not Boston. I don't know.
Oh, that's not Boss. I'm mistaken him because Boston's also named Silly. But here we go, Jalen getting ready to start his lap in a number 9 car.
Yeah, Jalen, fresh off an MWRT D1 win, subbed for Cardi, who also is in the Fast 6, ironically. But yeah, hoping to get to pole here today. He was one of the fastest in qualifying. Now trying to go out here and do something special. Maybe he could go to pole. Here he comes.
Jalen's first lap right now underway, heading into turn number 1. He's just gonna slide almost near the wall, but down towards the short shoot and into turn number 2. He's hugging that white line. It's gonna be very interesting to see, if he's gonna be able to successfully do that in the race. But here he comes down the back straightaway trying to get as fast of a lap he could. Set one of the fastest laps on Friday in qualifying that got him in the Fast 6. Let's see if that number 9 car could be able to pull something off like that.
Yeah, riding on board here with Jalen. Coming out of turn number 4, it looked pretty good. We'll see. This first lap for Jalen goes to a 48.213. That looks good. And at turn number 1, 2.29 was the top speed. A little bit of a bump there, almost into the wall.
It would have been costly for the number 9 of Jalen. You do remember with Huron, after that contact with the wall, that cost him so much ground. Might have been one of the causes for the axle to break. But here he comes down the back straightaway, and then turn number 3. Jalen trying to repeat the same thing he did on Friday.
Jalen, 3 D1 wins on the season in the Carvana Cup Series, all at road courses. This guy knows quite a bit about other racing series and branching out. We'll see what this lap is gonna be. Coming back to the stripe, it's a 2.33, and it's the white flag here for Jalen in qualifying.
One more lap for Jalen to see if he could be able to get the pole once again. He's been fast throughout this entire weekend. Right now, trying to translate it into the 500. Down the back row, here he goes. Could Jalen get the pole and start up front for the 500?
We'll see. Entering turn 3, he goes 227 miles an hour, foot to the floor, no lifting. This is insanity. Some of the highest speeds you'll see anywhere on the planet. Coming out the final corner, Jalen giving it his all. What can he do? At the stripe, it's a 48.179. Spectacular there from the British native. He goes to the top of the board.
Unreal, Jalen right now at first. I don't think anyone is able to stop him just in time unless there's one more car that needs to qualify. And I believe there is. That's the 20. That's the number 14 of Sonic getting on the course this time by and is ready to start his lap.
JD, how you feeling about that run, man? My goodness, P1 for now.
Genuinely, I don't know how I set that last 179, but you know, I'll take it. You know, what is pole? Is it pole for now?
I believe so,
It's
yeah.
pole
It
right
is
now.
pole. 48.208, my goodness.
You know, left it all out there. Left it all out there today. You know, but I'm gonna be quiet now because Sonic's gonna start his lap.
All right, well, thank you, Jalen, there. And here comes Sonic, the man who could 100% bring him down. Sonic has been fast the whole weekend, lifting out of the gas, almost into the wall for Sonic.
Great recovery for the 14. Entering turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Can Sonic take the pole away from Jalen? He's gonna have to pull off something incredible because that lap from Jalen might have been one of the very fastest we've seen all weekend long, but we can't get out this dude right over here. Set, I believe, the fastest lap all weekend long. And let's see if Sonic could take the pole.
Sonic averaged a 193 yesterday. He could 100% take it at the hands of Jalen as he comes back to the stripe. Lap 1 is a 196. Blistering pace just as yesterday. Oh, man. Sonic is a threat as he rockets out of turn number 1.
Entering turn number 2 has so much pace. Out onto the back straightaway. It's still the 14. Try to get his foot in it. Foot to the floor, man. And it's absolutely been incredible to see what this dude could do. The D1 driver right now trying to get the pole.
Sonic, he has been blistering the whole weekend. Fastest in the practices, fastest in the qualifyings. Maybe he can go to the top, coming back to the stripe. What will this lap be? The white flag is waving for him. It's a 2:17. All he has to do is run something similar to beat Jalen.
Here we go. Down in a turn number 2. The 14 has been hungry for the pole. What a sight it would be if that American machine could get the pole and lead the field to green in the Indianapolis 500 and actually America's 250th birthday. Oh, hits a track bump. So much airtime for the 14. Will it be enough to help Jalen get the pole as they come out of turn number 4 and back to the line?
Oh man, maybe a mistake there for Sonic as he comes back to the stripe. What will this lap time be? It's a 196, and that is P1 for the Indianapolis 500. My goodness, brilliant, blistering lap time there from Sonic. How about that? Wow, 2 196s in one session. My goodness.
Unreal.
Sonic, man. How about that, man? Wow. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, that is for sure P1. 203 Sonic. How are you feeling?
That is amazing. I had a feeling I was going to get it, and I did. Holy. Don't think that it was better than yesterday's run, but that was great. I'm very happy right now with this victory. After getting an Iowa victory. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get the win tomorrow. I'm very happy to have pole.
How you feeling going into this race tomorrow with starting on pole? What's the game plan?
I guess with the more I've learned while running the Napa Indy 500, that I can improve more on this one. So I'll take what I've learned and what I've learned from the practices in here and combine it all together to hopefully go out and win this thing tomorrow for my first ever Indy 500 win, as that is now my second Indy 500 pole.
All right. Well, good luck to you tomorrow, man. You are blistering fast. But another guy here, I don't think we spoke to yet, Cardi. Did we speak to you?
Yo, yeah,
No, we
I'm
have-
here.
Yeah, I don't think we spoke to you yet, Cardi. What was it? P4 there. Pretty good qualifying run from you today. What do you think you could have done better though on your run?
Nothing really. I wanted to either get first or fourth so I could start on the inside, but sorry on the inside, that's exactly what we wanted. You know, we just hope that we could probably get a good run into the race and, maybe go for the win.
All right. Well, good luck to you tomorrow. Thank you, Cardi. Is there anybody else I need to speak to?
Mystic, I don't think we've spoken to yet.
Have we? I don't know.
Oh, we haven't spoken to Mystic yet at all, I don't think.
MLC,
Yeah.
how are you feeling about your run here? What was that? P5. What happened there with the 48 296 lap?
I mean, yeah. I said one simple mistake could just be the end of your day there. I mean, I just went wide in turn 3. Like, I just didn't take the line correctly, and that basically ended my run as a whole. But can't be complaining. We're still P5 on the board, which is plenty good, starting towards the front of the field here tomorrow in the Indy 500. And obviously, I mean, my plan. I know there's going to be a lot of different strategies. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously, we know a lot of people aren't going to be front runners. My plan really isn't to be a front runner, but if the opportunity opens, considering how high I'm starting up, definitely could be an option. But I mean, for me, at least this session, I was just glad I was locked into the race. Plenty can happen in the race, and I feel like qualifying, at least for this track, isn't that important for me. It's either kind of pull or bust, for my opinion. And because of that first lap, I mean, P5 will take it, nothing crazy, and come out here tomorrow, hopefully get better than P5 in the race.
All right. Well, thank you, Mystic. There. I think that's gonna do it there. So let me just read this off here one final time. Sonic P1 with a 2:03. Then it's gonna be Jalen with a 2:08. Train P3 with a 2:15. Cardi P4 with a 2:37. Mystic P5 with a 2:41, and Heron P6 with a 51:809. Remember, crashed there on his qualifying lap. The rest of the field, though, reading them off here.
I got the rest of it.
It'll be Cams with a 2:42, Nye with a 2:42. That is P7, P8. Hunter P9 with a 2:47. Nick P10 with a 2:49. Killer Soggy P11 with a 2:53. P12 goes to King with a 2:53. A-Sprout Freezy Landon all getting on bump day earlier today, and they are in a 2:26, 2:47, and a 2:48 all respectively. So that is going to be your lineup for tomorrow afternoon. 15 drivers, 5 rows of 3. IBCS, anything else to add?
Well, no, not at all. Glad to be commentating tomorrow's race. It's going to be very interesting, as a matter of fact. Let's see who gets it done in the greatest spectacle in racing.
Yeah, there is anything else like it on the planet. But thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. That was pretty interesting to watch there. But it is going to be incredible to watch tomorrow afternoon. Probably, I think it's like 2 o'clock or so, something like that. 2:30
It's 1:45. 1:45.
Yeah, 2 o'clock start time tomorrow. So, yeah, good luck to all the drivers. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in.